Hey everyone, it's John here again. I'm going to go through 15 albums that have been influential on me that I really like. There's going to be loads more videos I'm going to do on this, and these are on CD at the moment. I've got them on, some of them on vinyl, but I'm going to just show you the ones on CD. If any of these are your favourites, just comment below. And subscribe to my channel. But these are albums that I've chosen out of the actual bands and gone, yeah, that's the album that's sort of done a lot for me throughout my life. And yeah, music is something that I love, so it's my main love. So first one is no particular order, but these are 15 albums that I love so much. First one, Unruly Child. This is the first album by Unruly Child with Mark III on vocals, and this came out in 1992. And if you like, most of these albums are going to be AOR, soft rock, melodic rock type stuff. Might be some stuff that's a bit more hard rock. This is a mixture of all of them. But yeah, amazing album. Favourite tracks on here are To Be Your Everything. Yeah, some really good tracks on there. Absolutely amazing. So I recommend you go and buy all of these. So I'm not going to just pick out one because they're all really cool. Costs a bit of money to get that at the moment. I think probably £40 or something like that. You probably pay for one of them. Next one is let's stay with the same sort of related artists on that one. Is Mark III's Long Way From Love, which are demos, but they are. I can play this album all the way through and just love every single track. Highlight track out of this album would be The Last Time, and that song was actually done by the I've forgotten the name of her, what her name is now, but she did a version of it, the lady, the blonde one from ABBA. But yeah, The Last Time, amazing track. Really cool album, probably one of my favourite albums of all time. But yeah, really amazing. Next one, another one by, which got Mark III or Marcy III, and this is The Dogs Balloonies as well. This is just, every track is killer if you're into melodic rock. But yeah, this is came out in, it was 1990 sort of time, I think, 1989. But yeah, absolutely amazing. Signal, Loud and Clear is what you want to ask for or look up. Next album, Kingdom Comes. Get the word out right. Kingdom Come. Their first album, which is just called Kingdom Come. Lenny Wolf vocals on this, amazing, brilliant album. Came out in 1988, and yeah, Bob Rock and Lenny Wolf produced this. It's a killer CD. And then the next one is another one by Kingdom Come. It's their second album, and it's Kingdom Come In Your Face. And standout track on this is well, I like Stargazer. Do You Like It is one of the singles. Them two tracks are amazing, and most of the tracks on there are killer anyway. Sorry, I forgot to say, my favourite on this one would be probably What Love Can Be. Living Out of Touch is amazing, and Shout It Out, Now and Forever After, amazing tracks. Another band which I really like. I've got two of their CDs on here. Just get the other one out actually. was by the band Alias, and if you like, you ever heard of the band Sheriff? Well, the vocalist Freddie Kirky, I think I've got his name right. He's the vocalist from Sheriff. This was the band they formed. This is 1990. This is just Alias, and then this one is called Never Say Never. This was released in 2009, and it's got Perfect World on it, which came out this sort of time, 1990, for the film Don't Tell Mum the Babysitter's Dead, which I love that song, so that's what got me into Alias. But yeah, 2 killer CDs. Standout track on this later one was Diamonds and How Much Longer Is Forever, and on this one, actually Perfect World on that is amazing. Haunted Heart is amazing track on this, and More Than Words Can Say. Cool. Next band that I really like, I've just pulled one CD out. It's probably the best one I like of theirs, and it's Survivor, Vital Signs. I prefer the stuff that was done by, what's his name? It's just Jimmy Jameson, that's it. I prefer his version of Survivor. Favourite track on here, standout track, is I Can't Hold Back. It's one I really like. And then you've got Everlasting and I See It, You and Everyone. That's cool. Moment of Truth as well is on there. Search Is Over, another cool track. But yeah, another killer album. Go out and buy it. That's the 2010 reissue, Rock Candy Records. Next artist I really like, John Sykes. This is my favourite of these CDs, called Loveland. It's absolutely awesome. My standout track is I'll Be Waiting. That is just an amazing track. This is from 1997, but yeah, really cool. That's a must if you like John Sykes, or you're into Whitesnake like me, and a lot of the songs on here, I'd say John Sykes sounds a bit like David Coverdale in some places, but yeah, that's awesome. Then there's another one by John Sykes. Actually no, I've got 2 more. I'd say this one's killer. This is the first album, but I'd like more songs on the second album, which is Nothing But Trouble. This is the first album I heard of John Sykes, back in '93. This one, the standout track on this would be probably Out of Love, or Billy. And then this one, loads of cool tracks on this. We All Fall Down, Runaway, I Need an Angel. Really cool tracks on there. That is highly recommended. Next band, Warrant. I've got all of their stuff. These are 2 standout albums for me. This is killer all the way through, and this is killer 99% all the way through. These have been something that I've played for 25 years and never gets boring. Standout track on these are Uncle Tom's Cabin, I Saw Red, Cherry Pie, Mr. Rainmaker, Blind Faith. This is the one that came out with a bonus track, so I've got the original. It's got Game of War and The Power On, which are demos, and that came out in 2004, that CD. This one, the original of that, 1990. This one is not a reissue, I don't think. No, it isn't. This is from 1992, and standout tracks on this one would be Machine Gun, Andy Warhol Was Right, The Bitter Pill, Quicksand and Let It Rain, and yeah, All My Bridges Are Burning. That's a killer album, absolutely killer. Next one, Vinnie Vincent, Invasion. This is my favourite of his. It's got That Time of Year, which is a standout track for me. That's my favourite of theirs. Love Kills. That is a really cool album. That's from 1988. This is the 2003 reissue. So yeah, it's called All Systems Go. If you after that, check out the vids on YouTube. There's to get into the stuff, really. It's something you haven't got already. And another Mark III one with Carmen Apiece on drums, King Cobra. This is the first album. This is the one I like the most. I love every track on it. It's absolutely amazing. And standout tracks for this: Hunger, absolutely brilliant song. That is just so killer. Shadow Rider, Ready to Strike, Breaking Out, awesome. Actually, my little boy, when he was about 4 or 5, used to love Breaking Out. He's not really into rock anymore, shame. But yeah, go out and buy this one, Ready to Strike, absolutely amazing. And that is it for my first video on all the 15 albums that I really like at them. Have influenced me through my life. I'm going to do the next one probably on vinyl, could be on CD, but I've got so many CDs and vinyl, so keep checking them out and keep rocking. See ya.